Hello, folks. Say, I've got a swell story I want to tell you today. Champ and I are ready for action.
Gene Autry, presented for your enjoyment by healthful, refreshing, delicious double mint chewing gum.
I like it. Well, I'll say one thing for the job you're doing, Pat. The chair's well covered with paint, but so's everything else.
Well, thank you, Mr. Artery. Hey, you know, I was just wondering, should I paint the bottom of the chairs a bright green too, or give it a splash of red for contrast?
You don't have to paint it at all. The bottom will never be seen.
Okay, but I'll know whether it's painted or not. And us artists take pride in our work. And I put in plenty of work on these chairs, too.
I know you have, Pat. Never mind my kid. No, the chairs will look swell. How about a stick of double mint while you're finishing?
Oh, thanks. Don't mind if I do. You know, it's a funny thing, but for some reason, that easy, smooth chewing goes mighty good with you while you're working.
I know what you mean, Pat. I chew a lot of double mint while I'm working, too. And, folks, that smooth, pleasant chewing seems to make the work go faster and easier. Keeps your mouth and throat fresh, too. And you know, that clean, refreshing double mint flavor gives you a nice little lift. So how about joining me in my favorite treat and getting several packages of delicious, refreshing double mint chewing gum? You'll like it.
Healthful, refreshing, delicious double mint chewing gum.
You've never owned a horse that can outrun that Champ.
I got eyes, ain't I? I'll tell you one thing, Rocky. Before I'm done, I'll own Champ.
That's a good boy. I'll bet you that horse can beat anything.
Even Champ?
Even Champ. What are you trying to do to me, short stuff? That is Champ.
It just goes to prove what Mr. Gene says all along. You bet on anything, even Champ to beat his own self.
Oh, go away, boy. You bother me. Say, that was really a good workout, Gene.
I gets to ride him in the race on the 4th of July, don't I, Mr. Gene? I does get to ride him, don't I?
Oh, sure.
He's been telling you so, Corky, for 6 months. Now, hush your racket.
Well, I'll do everything you say, Mr. Hap. Since I get to ride this Champ horse, I does get to ride him, don't I, Mr. Gene?
You better get to cool him out or you won't.
Yes, sir. Come on, Champ.
Good morning, Sheriff. Caroline?
Howdy, folkses. Light and hitch.
Morning, boys.
Hello, you two.
You riding deputy for your dad now, Caroline?
I might as well be for all the housework I get done. We've been so busy in the office.
That's right, Gene. The old town is filling up fast. This is going to be the greatest 4th of July celebration Swiftwater ever had. She's just busting at the seams.
Dad's right. I only hope it doesn't bust out into trouble.
How's that? Oh, some of those Indian Territory hard cases like Chuck Evans have drifted into town for the big doings, and, well, Caroline's afraid there might be some rough stuff. As a matter of fact, Gene, that's why I came out here. I'd like to deputize you until the holiday is over.
Why, certainly, Sheriff. You can swear me in just as soon as I send Hap into town with my formal registration to the race committee. Come on in.
If you Swiftwater folks are packing smart money, you'll bet it on that Palomino horse of mine. He's beating everything up in the territory.
Here comes a horse that'll beat him.
Which one? There's two of them.
The one the colored boys own. That's Gene Autry's Champ.
Huh.
Hey, Hap, come here a minute. This is Hap Wallace, Gene Autry's partner. Hap, shake hands with Chuck Evans. He claims that Palomino horse of his is going to beat the hair off a Champ.
All right.
They ain't no horse living, I'll bet you, that can beat Champ. Howdy, Evans.
Where I come from, we talk less and do more.
You could have stayed where you come from, and I wouldn't have missed you none. And in case you missed me the first time, I'll call again. I'll bet you ain't never seen a horse that can beat Champ.
That Palomino horse right there will do it. And here's $2,000 that says he will.
And here's another 1,000.
I'll take 500 of that.
For me, 500.
I'm sick to death with all this talk about Champ. I'll bet my horse and all the money that's been offered here the Champ can't beat my horse right now. Now put up or shut up. Run your horse or run home.
Don't you all go getting in that betting, Mr. Hap. That's the worstest thing you all does. I bet you Mr. Gene wouldn't like it.
Go away, boy, you bother me. It's a bet.
You're betting Champ against my horse and bankroll. You qualified to sign a bill of sale?
I sure am. Me and Gene are partners. We whack up even.
Well, step right over here and sign it.
Right?
Mr. Hap, please, Mr. Hap.
Hush your racket.
Please, Mr. Hap.
Signed, Hap Wallace. There you are. Now, who's going to hold the stakes?
Well, let Doc. He's a Swiftwater man.
Doc Peters is all right with me.
Well, here's my bill of sale and the money. Who's going to ride Champ?
Why, Corky, he fits Champ like the horse's hide.
It's all right with me. Slim, you ride my horse.
Please, Mr. Hap, I don't...
Hush your racket. Now get on that Champ and win that race.
Well, this'll do for a starting line. Let him race down the road to turn around and back, all right with you?
All right with me.
Rocky, you start him.
Sure. All right, you riders. You go at the gun. Get your horse back there, little boy, all right?
Show him, Champ. Show him. You are the champ. That's it. Come on, boy.
Now, come on, Slim. Come on with him.
Come on, Champ. Come on, Champ. What's the matter, boy?
Hey, what's the matter, Champ? Come on.
What's the matter, boy?
Come on, Champ.
Come on, boy. Come on, Slim. Come on.
Palomino, but 2 lengths.
What'd I tell you, eh?
I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
Mr. Hap, there's something wrong with Champ.
Well, he's Chuck Evans' horse now, and if there's anything wrong with him, we'll fix it.
Don't you worry. We'll look after him. Well, I guess you know who's got the best horse now. Where's that stakeholder?
Here I am, and here's your winnings.
Thank you.
That Champ horse sure fooled me. What happened to him?
I wish I knew. I wish I knew. Something ain't right. He just wasn't running.
There's nothing wrong with that horse.
Except the way he's been handled. Wait till you see what I do with him by the 4th. He'll really run.
There's something wrong, boy. Indeed there is.
There's a rainbow on the Rio Colorado. There's a haze around the western Texas moon. Someone waits beside the Rio Colorado, 'cause I promised to come back to Texas soon. When dawn comes breaking through, this lonesome buckaroo will be riding down a trail I used to roam. There's a rainbow on the Rio Colorado, and it calls me to my western Texas home. When dawn comes breaking through, this lonesome buckaroo will be riding down a trail I used to roam. There's a rainbow on the Rio Colorado, and it calls me to my western Texas home.
Thank you, Gene. That was nice.
It certainly was. No wonder you feel like singing with Champ racing the fourth. Most of the boys are going for their bottom dollars on their horses, but my money's on Champ. Well, come on, youngster. We got work to do at the office. Where's Champ?
I lost him, Gene.
Lost him? What are you talking about? Why, Champ's got more sense than most people. He could find his way home blindfolded.
Well, you see, well, he's gone.
Have you been drinking?
Gene, you know I don't touch that stuff.
Then what's all this nonsense about Champ? Where is he?
Well, gosh darn it, I wish I was dead. I lost him, Gene.
You said that.
I lost him in a horse race.
A horse race?
Yeah, a fella named Chuck Evans. Everybody kept badgering me, and finally I bet him, and we lost.
Ain't you gonna shoot him?
Shoot who?
Mr. Hap, for losing Champ that away.
You don't shoot your partner, Corky.
But Champ was your own for spatial horse.
Yes, he was my horse. But Hap thought he was doing the right thing. And Hap's my partner. When you tie in with a partner, you tie in win, lose, or draw. He lost. If he'd won, I'd have been tickled to death. But he didn't. And that's all there is to it.
Mr. Gene, if anyone would ask me who the greatest man in the world was, I could answer him right quick. It's you, Mr. Gene.
He sure is. But you heard what Gene said. We ain't got no proof anything was crooked.
Then Reeves better get us some of that proof stuff. I tell you, Mr. Hap, I done rode that Champ horse so much, I knows what he's thinking. He was way off in that race. Like a loose shoe or something caught in his frog. He weren't right. Somebody was doing some funny monkey business while y'all was arguing about that bill of sale.
That's what?
What's what?
That's what I've been trying to figure out. That's when they had a chance to do something to Champ. Come on, short stuff. You give me an idea.
Mr. Hap, will y'all do me a favor?
What's that?
The next time I gives you an idea, let me get both feet on the ground before y'all congratulates me.
Oh, come on. Now be careful. Their camp's right over there.
I can sneak through this stuff quiet as a snake.
Hiya, Chuck. I just tried out Champ. You can take him, George. Finest piece of horse flesh I ever sat on.
Uh-huh. But look, don't forget we didn't come down here just to race horses.
Sure, Rocky. But we can clean up with him on the 4th. Why, it's like finding it. Why, getting him is the luckiest thing that ever happened to me.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not too sure about that. This Autry's pretty well liked around here, and there's a lot of folks ain't too sure that that race was on the level.
I'll handle these yokels. Nobody saw Greasy put that wire on Champ, and nobody saw him take it off. Anybody calls me crooked will get shot. Somebody's been listening to us. Come on, fellas, burn up.
They saw me, Mr. Hap. Let's get out of here.
This horse can't carry double. Get to the ranch.
It's that jockey of Autry's.
Well, the other one must have been Hap. He's still around somewhere. Find him.
Cover that other hill.
Mr. Dean! Mr. Dean!
What is it, Corky?
They don't got Mr. Hap. Them fellas that framed the horse race.
I think that...
You looking for me?
Here he is. Not now.
He and that kid know too much.
We'll take him out a ways and leave him with a few big rocks to hold him down.
Come on, you.
Put him on your horse, Art. We'll pick you up later.
Corky, you know how to use a six-shooter?
Sure does, Mr. Gene.
Well, take this one. Get over there in those rocks and start firing in all directions.
Yes, sir.
Somebody circle us. Round us.
Where's your posse?
Just Corky and I. I left him with a six-gun to do some firing. I figured Evans would think a posse had him surrounded.
Hey, it's Corky.
Thank you, Mr. Gene.
Boy, you're sure getting deep in my tally book. And yours too, Gene. Corky overheard Evans admit that we was robbed in that horse race.
Tell me about it on the way back.
Gene, ain't you gonna do something about that Evans gang?
Not yet. Let's play the hand their way.
Well, all right if you say so. I got us into this mess, and I suppose I'll have to wait till you get us out of it. But I'll bet you...
Out kind of early, aren't you, Caroline?
I have to be these days. Gene, if you're not too busy, Dad can use you.
Trouble?
Well, maybe not. But Chuck Evans is taking bets right and left on Champ, and there's a lot of resentment against him.
Why?
Well, there's a growing feeling that you and Hap were robbed in that horse race. It could lead to violence.
I'll put a stop to that. Saddle this horse, Hap.
Saddle this horse, Corky.
Where'd your dad hear about all this?
Well, this morning...
I say, let's take Champ away from him.
That's right. Who does Evans think he is?
He won the horse crooked.
That's horse stealer, and we know what to do with a horse thief.
Oh, wait a minute, fellas. Here comes Gene. We'll ask him about it. He's just the man we're looking for, Gene. How about us taking that Champ horse away from Evans?
Hold it now, folks. Wait a minute. Champ is my horse, or he was my horse. And as far as anybody can prove, Chuck Evans won him fair and square. So that makes him Chuck's horse. And you know, we all stick with a horse deal. Now, let's don't do anything that'll spoil the celebration.
That's the kind of a play I thought you'd make, Autry.
I'm not sure I understand what you mean.
I'll make it plainer. You made that speech to these yokels because you were afraid of what I might do. You're yellow, Autry, yellow.
Wait a minute, Gene. Hold it. There's been an awful lot of grumbling around here about how you lost Champ to this man. I'll throw him in jail if you want to charge fraud.
Before you charge anybody with fraud, Autry, remember I hold a bill of sale for Champ. And you know what happens to men in this country who welch on a horse deal.
You mean Hap?
I mean Hap. My deal was with him, and if anything happens to it, I'll look to him for satisfaction. And I'll get satisfaction my way.
Come on over to the office, Gene.
Be back in a few minutes. Is that the government payroll for the Indians on the reservation?
Nearly $60,000. They're keeping it here in the Swiftwater Bank until after the holidays.
$60,000. That's a whale of a lot of money.
Yeah, but it'll be safe here. Only a few of us know it's in town.
The fewer the better. That kind of information can lead to a lot of trouble.
Don't I know it? I sure will be glad when this holiday is over and we can get back to normal. But it sure won't seem right with Champ not running as your horse.
Don't be surprised if he is my horse again before it's all over.
All right, Lou, it's a bet.
Okay, here's my 50.
Good. Jen?
I got a few bucks left to bet on my horse Champ. Any takers?
Any takers?
Not interested.
Any takers?
Gee, the whole town's turned out for the race. Oh, cheer up, Hap. Gene says things are going to be all right.
I bet you I'm the most miserable man in the world.
That I bet you if yours got us into this jackpot.
I know it. And I bet you I never say I bet you again, I bet you.
Well, howdy, folks. Fine day for the race, isn't it?
Breezy, you stay here and keep your eyes open. Come on.
Hey, what are you doing there?
I found the Opry stable boy spying on us. I gagged him and tied him up.
Here's a rug that deadened the explosion.
Champ won. He led all the way.
Oh, Gene, I'm heartsick to think that Champ isn't yours.
Well, it can't be helped.
Gene, it's Corky, and he's hurt.
Little
did like you said, Mr. Gene. They'd have robbed the bank.
Take it easy, Corky. You'll be all right.
Yeah, Mr. Gene, but...
Doc Peters. Doc Peters.
Yes, Gene. What is
Take care of this boy like he was your own. What's the matter, Gene? Chuck Evans and his gang robbed the bank. Get a posse together. What?
Hey, Frank! Bill Stewart! Tom! Charlie! Get a posse! They've robbed the bank! Chuck Evans' gang blew up the bank! Get your horses! Hurry up!
The boy, Champ. We'll let Brownie carry him back to town.
Hap, it's Gene.
It sure looks good to see him on that Champ again.
I bet you.
Off your horse. Here's your man, Sheriff. All right, come on. Well, Gene, looks like a clean sweep. We got the rest of them.
Fine.
How's Corky? Hey, Frank, Gene wants to know how Corky is.
I was mighty fine, Mr. Gene.
Just got a busted arm. You could have got that falling out of an apple tree.
That's how I got mine.
Does you all get that champ horse back?
Yes, Corky. He certainly does. Chuck won him in a crooked race, and actually, Hap's bill of sale was no good, but Gene backed it up.
It's mighty fine, mighty fine. Does I get to ride him next 4th of July, Mr. Gene? Does it, Mr. Gene?
Sure, you can ride him anytime.
That is, when Gene ain't on him.
Then I'll let some shoots me again. We're back in the saddle again. Out where a friend is a friend.
Well, folks, we've sure been pleased to have you here. And you know, I'm always pleased when my friends like healthful, refreshing double mint chewing gum. Guess it's because I like it so much myself. Now, next week, Champ and I are planning big things, too. Hope you'll be here to enjoy them with us. Meantime, remember that chewing delicious, refreshing double mint chewing gum seems to make everything you're doing more enjoyable. So treat yourself to that grand double mint gum often, folks. You'll see what I mean. It tastes so good and it chews so smooth and easy. I know you like it. Delicious, refreshing, double mint chewing gum.
See Gene Autry and Champion in their latest feature-length picture at your local theater.